The death of Iran's head of state, Ali Chamenei, following recent United States-Israeli attacks on the country, has ignited fears of potential Iranian retaliation. Experts now anticipate that the Mullah regime could strike back, with their violence potentially targeting European nations. In Germany, concern is growing that the conflict in the Middle East could impact Europe's security situation. Marc Henrichmann, chairman of the Bundestag's Parliamentary Committee for the Control of Intelligence Services, told the Süddeutsche Zeitung newspaper that the escalation in the Middle East does not just affect the region itself. He stated that the Iranian regime has repeatedly shown in the past that it carries out its terror beyond its own borders. He added that Iran is currently engaged in an absolute struggle for survival, and retaliatory measures, even through Iranian sleeper cells in Europe, cannot be ruled out. Henrichmann, a Christian Democratic Union politician, emphasized that Israeli, Jewish, and also American facilities have been particularly targeted by such threats for years. He stressed that protection concepts must be adapted further where necessary. The vigilance, he concluded, is now the order of the hour, but he added that there is no reason for panic due to existing protective measures. Felix Klein, the federal government commissioner for Jewish life in Germany and the fight against anti-Semitism, also warned of the danger of attacks. Speaking to the newspapers of the Funke Media Group, Klein said that following the attack by the United States and Israel on Iran, Germany must expect a heightened threat to Jewish life. He noted that especially after the killing of Iran's head of state and religious leader Ali Chamenei, it is to be expected that Iran will use its networks within Germany for terror attacks against Jewish and Israeli facilities. Klein highlighted a historical pattern, stating, "We have repeatedly seen the mechanism between increased tensions in the Middle East and intensified attacks on Jewish life in Europe." In response to these warnings, the Berlin police have already mobilized more forces in the German capital. They stated, "Given the current developments in the Middle East, we are monitoring the situation very closely and are in close exchange with the relevant security authorities." Security precautions have also been reinforced in other federal states. In Hessen, Interior Minister Roman Posek announced that an elevated abstract threat level is to be assumed, particularly for Jewish, Israeli, and American facilities. The Christian Democratic Union politician explained that object protection measures, already at a very high level, have been intensified at relevant properties, and these measures are continuously being reviewed. Similarly, the Interior Ministry in Sachsen-Anhalt reacted by adapting its security concept for Jewish life in line with the dynamic development, as announced by the ministry in Magdeburg. The police were immediately sensitized to implement existing protective measures with the highest priority. Across Germany, the message is clear. Vigilance and enhanced security are paramount in the face of escalating tensions. What's your take on Iran leader dead? Europe on alert for retaliation? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence